Hello everybody. This video is about how to root a Forsythia, or as some people in the South call, a yellow bell. Well, as you can see, mine's already bloomed out real good. I should have been out here earlier to show it to you. But as you can see, the blossoms are very pretty, and then now the leaves is forming. And the best way and the easiest way that I found, I actually rooted this one here, this big yellow bell shrub here. Get over here. And I'm going to have to trim it up. I need to trim it up this spring sometime. And it won't hurt it, but the best time to trim them up is really in the fall. But these are very hardy and easy to grow. My mother gave me a cutting from her bush, and the best way to do it, and I'll show you the easiest way I've found, and she's the one that showed me how to do this, is you can break it off a new shoot, one that's not very old. You know, it's kind of got a reddish tint to it compared to these that's been on here a while. See? Okay, these are a newer shoot. And what you do is just pull it off and remove. I'm going to try to hold the camera and remove some of these lower leaves. Like this, like so. And then all you do, and when I go in the house, I'll probably get my scissors and cut this more cleanly off at an angle at the bottom. But you see these nodes right here, this is where the roots will come out, where it will start to root at. And just put it in a bottle of water, a soft drink bottle. After you get through drinking a Coke or Sprite, just put it some water, fill it all the way up to the top in the bottle, and just stick it in. I didn't use no rooting hormone or no sand or no dirt or anything to root it, and it will root in that water. It'll take about a week, maybe 2 weeks to have good roots, and then just come out and get your ink pen or a nail and just put a little hole in the ground is the way I done, and put it in there, and then water it and cover up that hole, and you'll have a bush that will grow all season long. Do this in the spring though to have one, and by the next spring it should be pretty good size and will come out and bloom. They're very, very easy to grow, very, very easy to root this Forsythia. Okay, also I showed y'all the other day my daffodils that had come out. But these right here, they're daffodil too, but these right here are a older variety. These are like the ones my grandmother used to grow, and she called them jonquils. Some people call them jonquils, mostly in the South. They are a daffodil, but it's there are kin, very similar, but this is a jonquil. And these come back year after year, and what you do is you let the actual green foliage, like you see here, die down. Don't cut them down while it's green, or they will not bloom the next year. They'll come back, but you won't have any blooms. So let the foliage die back after it gets through blooming in the spring, and of course the blooms, let them die back. And then when they die back, then you can go ahead and then cut them down to clean up your flower bed or your yard. My grandmother and I used to go to the barn and feed her cows and and her chickens when I was a little girl, and these would grow in the pasture. They just come up in the grass like this is growing up in the grass here, and the cows wouldn't eat these, and she just had a pasture full of jonquils, all different colors. And I asked her one day when I was little, can I pick my mother a bouquet of flowers, because my grandmother used to keep me while my mother was at work. So when my mother got off from work and would come to my grandma's house to pick me up, one day I had a bouquet of these beautiful jonquils, and it made her so happy. And every time I see jonquils like this, I think of that time when I used to pick them for her, and my grandma would let me have them, and I always think of my grandma's pasture full of jonquils, and it's just a happy memory. But these are one of the easiest to grow around. Now, this Forsythia here is how it looked more or less when it was just full of blooms. It blooms before it gets leaves usually. And on up here you can see how my knockout roses are coming out. They're already coming out, coming back again. I said I was on trim these, but I didn't get to this fall or winter, but sometime I will. And then I want to show you over here as we walk some other flowers. These wild purple violets right here, they come up voluntarily. If you don't cut your grass too short, like on 2 inches, you won't have any. But if you cut your grass up on 4 inches, these will come back every spring, and you'll have tons of them. I've actually dug some of these up and put in my flower beds or a flower pot. I've got a white one too in a flower pot, but it hasn't come out and bloomed yet. I hope it does. Okay, and this right here is a camellia bush, and this is actually pretty hardy bush to grow for some people, but some people don't have good luck with them. As you can see, this one's been frostbit here, and it's also got mildew on it because it's been too wet. But and look at all the violets, purple violets under there. I think you can see them growing under this. But anyway, these have been frostbit a little bit, but these look a lot like a knockout rose, but it's a camellia, and they have waxy, I'll get my camera to focus, waxy leaves. And here's some right here, on up in here. But see, you could tell they bloomed out early because it's been real warm here, and a whole lot more so than in the past springs. Usually it don't get warm here until like the last of March, but we've had weather in the 70s in the month of February, and it's just been an unusually warm winter time, and that's why these are not as pretty as they normally are. But these, I have not rooted one of these. These were set out from a plant itself, so I haven't tried to root one of these. But these come back year after year too, and they're very beautiful. They do look so much like a knockout rose, but it's a camellia. These come in double and single varieties. Okay, I just thought I'd let everybody see. This is supposed to be mainly about how to root a Forsythia, or yellow bell, as some people say in the South. I haven't heard anyone else call them a yellow bell, except people in the South. but it's a Forsythia. How to root a Forsythia. Everybody have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see more videos like this, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you to everyone out there that has subscribed to my channel, and I hope everyone has a blessed week. Thank you again. Bye-bye.